Right, it's the 28th of December 2022. Time for just a little update. So I've just been up here in the shed, keeping warm of course because I've had the heater on, and it's blowing a hurricane and pouring down out there, but we've been doing some inside jobs today. So what we've done, I'll spin you around and let you have a look. So what we've done now is we've taken the electric cable from this shed along this plastic piping and we've sealed it with silicone, and likewise up here. Oh, get out of that rain. Oh. And then we've basically came out of this pipe here, ran along here and taken electrics into the shed now. Oh, that weather's horrendous. So what we've done is we brought the cabling right along through here. It's still got to have some cable ties and tacked to the beam above. We brought it through, we've dropped down here and we've wired, or rather we've came in here, and that's our first bank of sockets. Then we took out a second feed and gave ourselves 6 more sockets down below. So that gives me 8 sockets in here alone. That's more than enough, and of course I can just run extension leads from anywhere to there if I need to. We took the second feed and we came up here, brought it round, we took it over here, and then we brought it down here and we put ourselves a socket in here as well, and then plugged into there we have our battery charger, so that if we ever need it we can hook it straight up to there and charge it. However, we have been just charging it with the solar controller rigged from outside here, but if ever there's no power at all coming through the solar charger, I've got that as a backup now. And then of course we took another feed out of there and through the other side, brought it in here along the bench under here, and we've now got another 6 sockets under here. And for the next batch we just took a 3-pin plug, which gives us another 3-pin fused point. So there's one in the main shed, and then we've got another 3-pin 13 amp fused socket here, cable coming from this one. That still leaves me 5 empties. And then we took this across. We're just using scrap cable basically. We used the new cable to bring the feed in. Then we used these that were just laying about, put on a new socket, switched, gives me 2 here, all the way around here, gives me another 2 here, so that if I need to put the electric charger on here to charge this battery I can, and still a spare socket. And then I took another 4 sockets out of here and fixed these to the bench. More than enough. So finally we've got the shed wired out with 240 volts as well. I turned the diesel heater off now, and you can see the temperature is dropping. I turned it off about half an hour ago actually, and it's still 14.5 degrees in here. It was 2 when I came here this morning. So I'm just going to have a cup of coffee and then I'm going down home. That's another good job jobbed. Right, so that's just a quick little update. I thought I'd just show you that. I did promise, I think it was in the last video or the video before, that I was going to wire this place out with 240 volts as well. Now I didn't video it, but if anybody wants to see how you wire a socket up, and I'm not an electrician, so don't do as I show you, do as an electrician instructs you. However, it's simple enough, but I'm not a qualified electrician by the way. But I know the basics of electrics, and basically I've wired out, just daisy chained the entire lot, but putting 3-pin plugs and 13 amp fuses in place as protection and breakers. Also the generator also has a safety cutout, so that if you were to overload it, it'll trip it and set the RCD on the generator, which can then be reset once you've unplugged your loads. So it's potentially safe. The next job is to actually put an extension hose on the generator and route the exhaust fumes outside. I'm just waiting for some bits and pieces going, because it's an awkward size, to see if I can actually make this achievable, and I'm not sure whether I will be able to or not, but yeah, well, we'll give it a go. Nothing ventured and nothing gained. The diesel heater is working absolutely fantastic, and money well spent, in my opinion, especially as I got that one for about 85 quid last year, as I say, and it's fantastic. You walk in, press the remote, boom, off it goes. It's fantastic. Heats the place up in probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes to a comfortable level. I actually had it up to 23 degrees in here today. I couldn't breathe. I had to go and knock it off. But it was lovely and toasty, and now it's cooling down and I'm ready for home. So it's just a quick update to show you what I've been getting on with. Even in the miserable weather, we can still do something. So I've wired the shed out now with 240 volt electrics, and I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. As always, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, be practical, and keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.